Good morning. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Destiny. So great to have you guys back. All right, so let's talk a little bit about the day. Sorry, trying to find my angle here, people. I am currently leaving the house. I have stains on my cardigan, and I'm definitely wearing my pajamas, but I need to get out of the house. So let me give you a synopsis over the last 2 weeks. We got our family photos done. I haven't gotten them back yet, but I will be posting them as soon as I get them back. I hope they came out good because Xavier was a handful that day. Like at the photo shoot thing, like whatever the place, where we took pictures at, he was wilding out. So it was a lot. They got our photographer, who is the photographer we used for our wedding, who I love. She's amazing. Was super patient and just like didn't blink really during the chaos, so that was awesome. So we're just waiting for those to come back. Then we ended up having a quarantine due to COVID exposure. So we did have, I kept Carmelo, no, so we got our pictures done, and then Carmelo was going to school Monday and Wednesday. That Wednesday he was like kind of off, but Xavier had a fever from Monday morning up until probably Friday. No other symptoms, just a fever. But then Carmelo started getting like, he felt clammy and was like hot. So I kind of got a little nervous, and then it ended up being that someone I was around ended up having COVID. She probably ended up catching it right after I saw her, like, what I mean, like had exposure to it right after I saw her, because I ended up getting tested and I came up negative. But until we got the test results back, between the fever and the test results and everything, we haven't left the house. So this is probably the first time I left the house in about 3 weeks, which isn't any different than what I've been doing since we've been on lockdown, and probably since I've been recording. But I just wanted to share that with you guys. So there wasn't anything to record. I did end up going to get my COVID test, and I recorded it just in case I ended up contracting COVID. I wanted to document just like my experience with it. But I wanted to show you guys, I'm getting my COVID test done, and I'm in line now. So I got my paperwork from urgent care, and they're gonna come up to my window. My lady just lost all her PPE. And they're gonna test me at the window. So pretty easy. I don't have any symptoms other than like a sore throat and a headache. But I always have a headache, and it's allergy season, so I don't know if that has anything to do with it. But I did have exposure on Sunday, so let's do this. I'm okay. How are you?
Oh, peachy, I suppose, for a Sunday.
Correct.
Have that from you? The back of your throat.
All right. You do it. Okay.
We got. Okay. Oh, that's it. Alrighty.
Thank you.
Take care.
Thanks, you too. Stay safe. I have a serious gag reflex. This little car in front of me isn't done yet. I'll get the results back in 2 to 3 days if I'm not. Obviously, it's going wild right now, so mask up, wash your hands. We're coming up on Thanksgiving, and my family, I have a big family, and we spend every Thanksgiving together, and this is our first Thanksgiving not being together, as far as I remember it, for a while. So it was a sad thing to send out the text and seeing it say like that it's canceled. But I did organize a Zoom call for Thanksgiving Day so we can see everyone and just, you know, try to make the best of the situation because, you know, complaining about it isn't going to get us anywhere. Anyway, so the point of the story is that I'm getting out of the house. It is 10 o'clock on a Sunday. Mello has a ton of things he wants to do around the house, so he was not thrilled when I was like, I'm leaving. But I needed to get out of the house, and the only place I can think of that would make me feel like a little bit better was going to Home Goods. Luckily for me, I do not need to get dressed up to go to Home Goods. I'm literally wearing my pajamas, but it's like an all black outfit, so like not that big of a deal. I mean, like pants and a cardigan. I'm just wearing a tank top. So I'm gonna go run some errands, drop this little bin over to my girlfriend's house, and probably get some Starbucks and see what I can find at Home Goods. I hate that the steering wheel's there. I want to get something to put my phone like here so I can record since I'm always in the car. But I haven't found anything. So if you guys have any suggestions to have your phone like kind of not on your windshield, but like from your rear view, let me know. Anyway, I hope you guys are staying safe, staying healthy, and let's see what kind of trouble we can get ourselves into today. Oh, also, I do have a little organizing project that I want to do today, and I really wanted to record that and share that god-awful experience with you guys. So, yeah, we'll have a good day. So I went and did my errands, and like I told you guys, I was out in my pajamas, and of course I ran into my best friend while I was out, and she was like, are you in your pajamas? I'm like, 100%, yes I am. I did not have a successful Home Goods trip. I know, so weird, so rare, but I wasn't really vibing with anything. Went to Burlington, didn't find anything there either. So I came back home and had lunch with the kids, and now I'm able to kind of relax and kind of strategize for the week coming up. So some of the things I do for that is refer back to my calendar and just try to plan out the day as best as possible. When I have a written schedule, it's easier for us to stay on track. So I'm gonna organize that, and then I'm gonna go through the toys. But I just wanted to say I hope everyone is doing well. We're obviously having a spike again with the virus, and I know some of the states are closing down again. Here in New Jersey, we are going back to, you know, where we were kind of back in March. Not to that extent, but pretty close to that extent. So some of the things that I've decided to help, like with this stuck at home vibe and, you know, stuff like that, is having, I always tell you guys, me time. So starting tomorrow, I'm getting up, I'm going for a walk around the neighborhood just before everyone else wakes up, just to get my blood flowing and like that energy that I need to start the day. I'll probably end up docking tomorrow just to see like how the day transitions and try to vlog as much as I can throughout the day, and give my tips on what we're doing for remote learning, because I think a lot of states are going remote that haven't been remote before. So I think it's a good time to go ahead and do something like that. And, you know, reading as much as I can. One of the things I've been practicing is honestly staying off my phone, reducing my screen time. Some days I am better at it than others. I don't really know why that's the case, but it is. So reducing my screen time and kind of just interacting with the kids as best as possible. At the end of the day, they are my only social interaction, and I am their only social interaction for a majority of the day. So that's really important. Anyways, I hope you guys are doing well, and definitely leave me in the comments just any ideas or tips that you guys have for future videos or anything that you would like for me to touch on. I know that my videos that pertain to certain subjects often... You okay?
Yes, I got to put on my shoes. Is that your new phone case?
Yes, it is my new phone case. You like it? I like it.
It almost looks like a crack.
Yeah, it's called marble.
Oh.
marble.
Oh, I know what those are.
So talking about different subjects, I know has been really intriguing for a lot of you guys and has really helped you get through some tough times mentally. And yes, and with the virus. So definitely let me know what you want to see, what you want to talk about. And I love the interaction and just being able to answer the questions that you guys have. Go. Thank you. He is into talking politics, and that's not something that I'm willing to talk about on my channel, just because it's been an interesting couple of weeks with the election and everything. I just know I have a lot of followers on here that think differently than I do, so I don't want to offend anyone. Everyone has a right to their own opinion, so that's what I'm trying to teach him. But he's watching a lot of news lately, so, and mind you, he's 6. I might have a future politician on my hands, who knows. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and relax for a little bit and write out my plans for the week and then get into some organizing. So I forgot that I had an iPad and, no, rewind. I had a Surface Pro and I didn't really like it. Sorry, that's a bad angle. So I gave it to my dad and he gave me his newer iPad. Well, he couldn't use it at all. So then I had to take it back and reset it. Anyway, I just did that over the weekend. So now I have to reset the computer and like set it back up again for like my settings. And then I can start planning my schedule for the week. So that's fun. Okay, so this is all just one toy box. So I took everything out of there and we're gonna act like we're gonna throw out what is broken and can't be played with and just kind of condense the amount of toys we have. So let's see. All right, Carmelo, anything that you want to keep that's like a transformer thing, put it over there. Listen, if you see any of the food that belongs to that, to the taco truck, put it in the taco truck. it. I'm going to get just a few to go along the wall in the area that Carmelo likes to play at. And then a few bins to kind of organize the smaller toys, so that way they can actually utilize some of them. So I'm gonna go to the nearest dollar, I don't know if it's a dollar store, like Dollar Tree or Dollar General or whatever, and see what they have. So let's see. I recorded that whole thing while I was driving, and I could have just waited the whopping 3 seconds that it took me for me to get here. So, all right, I'm gonna go in here. Hopefully I find something I like. Guys, don't forget to mask up. Alright, these are more like storage bins. Not really what I had in mind. Let's see if there's anything else. Okay, so I really didn't find, you guys can't see me, hold on. I really didn't find anything I liked at the Dollar General, so so I'm going to swing by Target, I guess, and see which bin I can get from there. Oh well, it is what it is, right? So I got these bins mainly because I like the color, and they were only $6 so the kids can destroy them, and I won't be super sensitive about it. Okay, so I did do the schedule for Carmelo's remote learning. That's going to start tomorrow. I was going to post it on this video, but I think I'm just going to record the first full day of remote learning and just kind of how the schedule worked out, instead of giving you like an outline and it not working or not being accurate. So we decided to go ahead and do the organization of the toys. I had to go out to Walmart. I showed you guys the bins that I got, so I'm going to put it all away and just kind of show you the finishing touch of like a quick like just purge and overall like cleanliness, I guess, of the play area. So let's go ahead and finish that. Okay, so aside from the fact that it's a lot, everything is organized. So here I have the smaller toys, the bigger toys, Carmelo's Transformers, that kind of rolled into that, and then I'm able to actually close the toy box. So it's just a little more organized, a little more put together, but more importantly, it makes room for all the things that they get for Christmas from Mommy, Daddy, and Santa. All right, guys, so I finally did it. I got everything done. Everything's organized, back to where it's supposed to go. And it was just a much needed task. I thought it would be the best idea to do it before the holidays and before the new toys got in, and you know, more piles and piles of these little gadgets all over the place. So I hope I got you guys doing some small tasks throughout the house that just really needs to be done and getting like a good purge. And even though it was toys and this is not my area, it was very therapeutic to just get rid of things that were not being used, or really and truly the majority of it was broken, just broken toys, piles and piles of them. So it felt good to get that all out. And yeah, so if you guys don't already, definitely go follow my Instagram. I definitely post day to day on my story, and I always have a new post pertaining to motherhood, the boys, my husband, any of that stuff. So definitely make sure you follow my Instagram page. It'll be linked in the description box. And I hope that you guys are staying mentally healthy, physically healthy. My husband is playing Call of Duty while I'm recording this. You know, this is a really trying time for us as parents and for the children as well. So if you guys can, definitely make sure you communicate with family or friends and just kind of get some of that weight off of your chest. And, you know, if you can, get some alone time and make sure you're having a really healthy balance between being a mom and self-care, a time for yourself. Definitely leave those comments and tell me what you guys do to have alone time, whether it's a schedule, like Are you putting in that time, carving out time for yourself throughout the day? Do you do something specific that is just for you? Leave those in those comments. Anything new and encouraging is not only useful for myself, but for my subscribers and other moms in this community as well. And yeah, so this week is going to start remote learning, and just my biggest thing was starting off with a really good headspace, because it kind of hasn't been the case for the last couple of weeks. So I'm excited to start Monday off with a nice morning exercise and our new schedule for the day, and see how that's going to work with Xavier and Carmelo's schooling. So yeah, I hope you guys are masking up, staying healthy. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.